Hey Jessica, let's consider this one. So we have side A, C, and angle B, but we don't have a complete ratio, right? I don't know what angle A and side A are, or angle B and side B, or angle C and side C. So what we have to do first is use the law of cosines. So here I'm going to find B, partly because I know that angle. That's the only angle I know, so that will give me my complete ratio. And MyMathLab really wants B first, so you might as well do that. B squared equals A squared plus C squared minus 2AC cos B. So you blast all that into your calculator. B squared comes out to 27.672373. And then you have to square root that to get the actual side, which rounds out to about 5.3. Remember, they only want you to round to the nearest tenth or one decimal place. So just make sure you're rounding correctly. Once I've done that, that gives me my complete ratio. I know side B and angle B. So now we can take down the rest of this using the law of sines. I'm going to go after sine C next, because again they want angle C next in MyMathLab. Sine C over C is sine B over B. I rearrange that, I multiply both sides by side C, and then I blast her in. And the sine of C comes out to this crazy decimal. Make sure you're in degree mode, right, in your calculator. And then what you have to do is you have to do the inverse sine in your calculator. So it'll be like sine with a -1 exponent. You take the inverse sine of that crazy decimal, and you get 63 degrees. Round to the nearest degree. You'll get a crazy decimal too, just round to the nearest degree. From there, I don't need to use the law of sines anymore because I know that all three angles of any triangle have to add up to 180. So 180 minus 52 plus 63 gives me 65. So that's kind of the play. Use the law of cosines only once. We try to use this as little as possible because it's a mess and it's really an approximation at best. So we use that once just to get a complete ratio. When we're there, use the law of sines after that. This is much more accurate than the law of cosines. Okay, once you're there, a lot of times you don't have to use the law of sines again. Here you can just kind of use the fact that all three angles add up to 180. Hope that helps.